We have navigated our way to the Pearl District. The Pearl was a historic brewery back in the late 1800s, and now they've restored this area to be a restaurant and dining complex. The Pearl has a pretty interesting history that I'll tell you a little bit about in this video, but we're gonna go find some dinner, and I hope to get myself a good beer. Okay, right over here we have the Culinary Institute of America, the beautiful Pearl Tower. I can't read that sign. What does that say? San Antonio Brewing, I think. Brewgassin? And then this is Pearl behind these trees here.
This area is referred to as the Pearl District, Pearl Brewery, or just Pearl. It's located north of Interstate 35 from downtown San Antonio. We took an Uber there from our hotel. They dropped us off here, and at the time we didn't realize there was access from the other side on the west by the river as well. For those driving there are parking lots both here and here. During the winter, parking is free during the daytime, so check the website for specifics. I did read that the first 30 minutes are free if you use the app and you just want to head over for something quick like to pick up a cup of coffee.
This area is so beautifully restored. What an incredible historic building. I can't wait to go inside and find something to eat.
The original brewery was founded in 1883. The owners joined forces with Lone Star Brewing Company owners, and they formed what was called the San Antonio Brewing Company. Pearl beer was their signature brew. It was first brewed in Germany, and it was named for the foamy bubbles that sparkled in a newly poured glass like sparkling pearls. In 1894, they constructed the beautiful brewhouse building that still stands today that became the symbol of San Antonio's industry. And by 1916, the San Antonio Brewing Association became the largest brewery in Texas. When Prohibition struck in 1919, they stayed in business by changing their name to the Alamo Foods Company. They brewed near beer products, ice cream, soft drinks, and other miscellaneous items. By 1952, they changed their name to Pearl Brewing, and in 1985, it was taken over by Pabst. Pabst ended all brewing operations in 2001, and the brewery closed after 118 years of operation. The area was then bought out by an investment company, and the growth was propelled by an expansion of the San Antonio Riverwalk north to this area. Today it hosts farmers markets on the weekends, it has an amphitheater, and a variety of restaurants, apartments, and a historic boutique hotel named the Hotel Emma.
This isn't quite what I expected here at the Pearl District. You can see the big sign. Oh, it's kind of too bright right there that says Pearl. And then all these buildings really show the remnants of the historical property back when it was a brewery years ago. I guess I was expecting maybe like one main brewery, but there's just a variety of different restaurants. But there's water features and there's places to sit. This would be a great place to hang out day or night. And I do see something behind me that says food hall. Maybe we'll go check that out. But we're gonna wander around and find a place to eat. This building here is called the Food Hall, and we're gonna go look inside in just a moment. Look again at this side view of the beautiful buildings here. During the day, they have all these lovely tables here. All right, so here they've got beer and wine. They've got Wonder Slice pizza, Mexican food, and Caribbean food? Yeah, it's Caribbean food. And then here's a selection of beers that you can get. So what would you like to eat? Okay, we're gonna go to a sit-down restaurant instead of the food hall, but those are your options inside this little facility here. Okay, we've got the Sternworth Tavern and Club Room. Some music here. We're gonna stop here and check out the menu. It's got a little teeny tiny menu. cheap beers, wines, and not much food. That's all they have for food is just like maybe 6 items. It's more of a place for drinks, less for food. Brewmeister's Alley. I like it. Oh, that's a grocery store. Okay, we need to go the other way. That's like stores and apartments or something. Oh, this is cute. Although it's kind of dead. There's a car shining its lights, but the boiler house right here. It says it's Texas Grill and Wine Garden. Boy, that's pretty. We're gonna go to the brewery, but this restaurant is part of the Culinary Week that's this week here in San Antonio. I was reading about it, and they have certain restaurants around town that are offering like a several course meal with drinks for about $55, kind of to display of the culinary delights here in San Antonio. So that's one of the restaurants. I'm sure it's delicious. It's a little more expensive than we were thinking of tonight, and like I said, I really wanted a beer from a brewery. So we're gonna try this other one. I can't pronounce it, but we showed you just a few minutes ago. Southerly, something like that. We're gonna go have a beer. This is beautiful here. Inside the brewing department. Here we go. Okay guys, so the camera I was using did not like the night. You couldn't see me. So we were gonna go in that brewery and eat, but poor planning on my part. You needed reservations, otherwise it was about an hour wait. So looks like it must be a good place because there's a lot of people in there. We didn't want to sit on the patio. They could have sat us on the patio in about 15 minutes, but it is January and it is a bit cold. So we're gonna go to the ramen restaurant. It looked great. There were plenty of people in there. I have to give up my brewery dreams for tonight. But that's what to expect here in the Pearl District, and I'll show you what you can expect at Bottika. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Bottika. We're gonna go try that one. Yeah. Hi. 2 for dinner? This place pretty much has sushi and small plates, and then a few wok dishes and some smoky, earthy dishes, charred octopus, summer veggies. She called it brasa, and I'm not familiar with that term. So this will be a new adventure here. And then there's some ceviche, which I wonder if that's similar to ceviche that I know of, but it has a B instead of a V. It was a long wait for dinner, but the presentation is 10 out of 10. It's quite beautiful. Okay, I've been corrected. It wasn't really a long wait. I think I am just absolutely starving, and so every minute felt like 10. But we're gonna dig in and try. We got the dragon rolls, and we got short rib noodles and pot stickers. The pot stickers are good. They're pretty crispy, and there's like a sauce that you can dip it in. And quite tasty. Guys, good. We're calling it a night here tonight. We've ate all we could, and so we'll be on to the next restaurant tomorrow.